Sound off.
Rated T14.
Does young people even need a voice in this community? What can the community expect from this show?
I am my brother's keeper. We got to be responsible for each other.
It's okay to be different. Building stronger communities by helping the rest of our community really make it and achieve their dreams.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go!
And welcome back to Sound Off. Now, Sound Off is heard weekly on your favorite radio station. And this week, we are saluting and celebrating educators. We're doing it in observance of American Education Week. Now, this is an opportunity to salute those educators who have committed and dedicated to giving our nation's children a basic right to a great, y'all can y'all say great?
Great.
To a great education. So once again, we salute
Thank you so
educators.
much.
Now, as we said before, we've heard from, we not only heard celebration as it relates to teachers, but we talked about bus drivers and custodians and cafeteria workers and substitute teachers. Anybody that has influenced you, I tell you what, guys, let's pause for the calls and just salute all educators. We salute you. We appreciate you. And I'm telling you, at Sound Off, we don't take it lightly. We understand that you play a major role in some of these young people, even some of these little smart people, young people in this room. I'm telling you. I'm sure y'all, everybody got good teachers, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. Obviously,
since you said it.
Tanisha, we're going to you now.
Okay, well, I'm in college, but I would like to shout out my math teacher, Professor McIntyre. I love her to death. In my math class, if you don't understand something, she would go over it a totally different way, like 2-3 different times, and this was like makes her great. Because all the other math teachers be like, you don't get it, that's you.
So she just had that extra.
She got your back.
You know, what's her name again?
Professor McIntyre.
Professor McIntyre, we salute you. That's what I'm talking about. Now, Trey, I'm going to you, but Trey, let me ask you this. Now, a lot of times we know that the academic piece is essential.
Yes.
But let's talk about the fact that so many educators, they do more than just give us that academic piece.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. For me, my basketball coach, I had skills. When I played basketball,
Yeah.
y'all don't believe that?
Shout out, all right, Mr.
I
ain't never seen you
But
shoot
my
three.
basketball coach, Mr. Levi Keith, just gave me so much encouragement and
Yeah.
gave me that motivation I need, and I actually became a good basketball player. Let's talk about my health teacher and my gym teacher, and I was smart now. I'm going somewhere with this. Miss Cheryl, hey, listen, when we stood up, she eye contact, say what you mean what you say.
Boom.
My English teacher, make sure when you get up, speak with confidence. Let
Yes.
people know that you're not intimidated. So
right,
those
all right.
are the nuggets that I took from my when I was in elementary school, middle school, and then high school. And then look, I got one more. I'm not trying to take over, but I'm feeling
Take
good.
your time,
I'm just shouting out. Veronica Gerald, my professor at Coastal Carolina University.
Shout out,
Veronica
shout out.
Gerald, I salute you. She made learning fun. Now I'm trying to tell you, I got a whole list, but I'm going to you, Trey.
Okay, well, what you're saying about is academic is important, but you also have those other people that's behind the scenes, but not really behind the scenes at the same time. For me, it would be my bus driver, Miss Pam.
Shout out to you, Miss Pam.
All right.
What's Miss Pam's last name?
Oh, that I really don't know.
We just don't call you
Miss Pam.
Yeah.
We just Miss Pam. Bus 22.
Bus 22.
All roads leading to 65.
Yes.
All roll
yes.
lead to
We know
65, baby.
Miss Pam knows who you're talking about.
Oh yeah, she know what I'm talking about. But like, she is part of this because like, you have a tutor. I mean, you have a guidance counselor. You have all those different other people other than teacher to go to ask for help and all this goodness stuff.
That's right.
But like every day when you get on Miss Pam's bus, she'll be like, "How you doing? You doing good? How's your day?" And you keep it moving. But like on one of those days when she's feeling real good, you get on the bus. She'll give you a quote of the day. Like she'll just say something. You think about it, go to your seat. You may go ahead and go act up in the back or wherever you sit at. You may go act up, but that quote will stay in your head. Like whenever you pass her to get off the bus to say bye, you'll think about it.
Wow.
And like here and there, I would have problems. I mean, I didn't really like telling people my problems because it's my thing. But like Miss Pam, I would just go right there to the front seat, say, "How you doing, Miss Pam? You doing good? That's good. My day was good. Yeah. All right." And then I would let her know what's going on. Like, "Hey, this is what's going on. What do you think I should do?" And her being a sweet lady, she would just take time while she's driving now, not look back at me, but she would just let me know what she thinks about the whole situation and how she feels about it. And I was like kind of surprised because I'm telling basically a stranger.
Trey, you about
what's
to make
going
me
on.
cry. I'm getting choked up.
No, you're not. No, you're
Yes,
not.
I am. That is so sweet. Is that not? I'm telling you.
really
Go continue.
But like I'm saying I'm basically telling a stranger what's going on with me because all I know about is Miss Pam.
Wow.
Nothing else, nothing more. And it was just shocked me how she doesn't have I don't know, but she probably don't have a degree or master's in teaching kids or like she doesn't have anything saying that you can be a professional psychiatrist, all this other stuff, but she's giving me more wisdom or more things to keep me moving on those days, like more than my friend, a teacher, a guidance counselor. That's what they're supposed to be there for. My mom or parent for the day. But like she's there and she's like my second mom, and I told her that one time and she made me feel good. And I made her feel good. I think I made her
your mom
day.
away from home.
Thank you. Mom on the bus.
What? Bus mama.
Big ups to Miss Pam. I'm telling you, that's really good. And see, that's what we're talking about. This is the week. I mean, sometimes, people don't give enough props to teachers, educators. So that's why Sound Off, we're going to give some love on this morning. We're giving some love.
Oh, yeah.
What about you, Tanisha? What about more than just academics?
Coach Stacy Bainham at Conway High School.
Yeah, buddy.
She is more than an educator to me. She is actually my role model because I'm aspiring to be an athletic trainer. And when I think of athletic trainer, Stacy Bainham pops in my head.
Good.
She's not only that, she is the cheerleading coach and she's the head athletic trainer. She does it all.
Good job. You know what, guys? This is a really exciting show. You know what? With me now, he just walked into the studios, is all the way from Bridgeport, Connecticut, Mr. Darren Vereen. Y'all give it up.
Hello. How are
Good
you
morning,
doing?
Mr. Vereen. How you doing, sir?
Good. How are you doing?
Connecticut
We are
in
doing
house.
well, and you know what? We're going to put you on the spot because that's what we do at Sound Off. We're talking about the importance of celebrating educators in observance of American Education Week. So I know in Bridgeport, Connecticut, you had someone or a teacher, be it a teacher or someone that has influenced you. So we're going to give you a few minutes to allow you to talk about that.
Okay, great. I would like to talk about, for American Education Week, I would like to talk about person that really inspired me. Not only inspired me, but educated the community and inspired the community in Stamford, Connecticut and Bridgeport, Connecticut. And his name, he's a pastor. So I put a little spin on it. His name is Bobby Davis. And he inspired so many people. And a lot of people is going around in Connecticut and Stamford, Connecticut that are pastors, that are educational, that has a master's degree in theology and whatever because of this man. And he's been educating people in the Bridgeport area, in the Stamford area for over 25, 30 years.
Wow.
So we want to give it up for him because now when I go back home, I see all types of people doing things in the community, and they actually started under his ministry. So we want to salute Bobby Davis today.
Pastor Bobby Davis.
Bobby Davis.
We salute you. That's what I'm talking about.
We salute you, Pastor.
much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vereen.
Thank you
have
for
a
having
wonderful
me.
day. All right. You know what, guys? I know it feels good inside, but we're going to head back to the street and see what's going on with the crew.
With the coldness.
I know they cold.
Good morning. Welcome back to Sound Off. This is your boy DeAndre Campbell. Here we are on the streets, and we're just talking about today. Our topic is about teachers or any educator that might have influenced you. And today here, I have this man. How you doing, man?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm good. What's your name?
My name is Carla Davis.
Hey, Miss Davis. Today we're talking about educators that might have influenced you throughout the day, and go back to those years. I ain't saying you're old or nothing. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying go back to those years whenever you was in school or anything. Do you have that one special educator that could have pushed you more than all those other teachers to make you be who you are today?
Sure, let me talk about my college and graduate degree.
Okay. What college?
I went to Coastal Carolina University.
Okay. You see my hat? Yeah. All right. Here. All right. Talk about that one educator.
Dr. Taylor DeMont really was a great influence on me. I changed my major several times during my undergrad years, and he really came through to help me focus on resort tourism management degree. And to this day, I still talk to Dr. DeMont anytime I have questions or concerns. He always welcomes me to call him and discuss them with him.
Okay, well, it looks like you done named him and gave why he's good there for you. So I'll give you these few seconds just to shout him out one more time to let everybody know who he is. Let him know he's at Coastal. So give that shout out to him right now.
Anybody that's interested in the Resort Tourism Management Program really needs to go talk to Dr. Taylor DeMont. He's a great influence in my life, and I know he will be in the other young people's lives.
All right, thank you. But before you go, as sound off, we let you make that one shout out to anybody that you love. I know you have plenty of people that you love. I see your kids right there. So just make a shout out to them, first name, last name, let everybody know who they are.
Okay, I have 3 children. It's Kari, Kenna, and Kyron Davis.
By the way, Ms. Davis, I forgot to hear where you were from.
I'm from Northern Indiana.
You came all the way down here to South Carolina?
Yeah, I moved down in 1998 to go to college.
Thank you. You have a good night. Oh my God, why I said good night? I love good night. All right, I'm done with my little interview. So, see, I'm gonna let you go ahead and take this one away. Swat.
Thank you. This is Sierra Gathers live on the streets with this young man. What's your name?
Devion.
We are celebrating American Education Week, and we were wanting to know your favorite teacher.
Miss Collins. Janet Collins.
And why is she your favorite teacher?
Because she's great.
What's your school?
Homewood Elementary.
Okay, Davion, I would like to give you a few minutes to celebrate Miss Collins.
She's great. She's spectacular. And thank you, Miss Collins, for being a wonderful teacher.
Okay, now we can't let you leave sound off without shouting out people. So who would you like to shout out on this morning?
I'd like to give a shout out to my cousin Boucher Bellamy and her little sister Jasmine.
All right, now I'm going to pass it over to Nisha.
Good morning, guys. It's your girl Tanisha. We are out here, sound off in the street, and this morning I have with me
Quadric Thomas.
Say your name again.
Quadric Thomas.
Quadric Thomas. Now, we are celebrating American Education Week, and you go to what school?
Conway Middle.
Conway Middle. I went to Conway Middle. Best school ever. Okay. So who is your favorite teacher at Conway Middle?
Miss Wells.
Miss Wells. What do you like about Miss Wells?
She don't judge me. She teach me a lot.
Okay. Well, I want to give you this moment right now to shout out to Miss Wells.
Shout out to Miss Wells and Conway Middle.
All right. Back to you in the studios.
Thanks, guys. In the observance of American Education Week, I also have a quote. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence, by Helen Keller.
Good quote. That's what I'm talking
I like
about.
that.
Good job, Sierra. That's what I'm talking about. You know what, Tanisha, since we are in the quote mode, what do you have for us, Aria?
I have a quote actually from Marva Collins. It says, "Once children learn how to learn, nothing is going to narrow their mind. The essence of teaching is to make learning contagious, to have one idea spark another."
Oh, that's good. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? You are learning a lot at Whittemore Park Middle School.
Yeah.
I think we should get a shout out to Whittemore Park Middle School.
Whittemore.
That's what I'm talking about.
How you doing today? This is DeAndre Campbell. In observance of American Education Week, we're all giving out shout outs to our favorite educators, teachers, coaches, whatever.
I got a teacher that I would like to shout out, and hopefully he's might even be listening. Mr. White, my 5th grade teacher, wow. Mr. White. And actually his wife, Mrs. White, taught my daughter 2nd grade, 1st grade. So Mr. and Mrs. White, and Mr. White would remember me because I was the only kid in there with a curly curl. And I would sit back against the wall, and the juices from my curly curl would be on the wall every day. And he used to tease me about my curly curl.
I think you owe him an apology for greasing his wall down.
Greasing up his walls every day. Mr. White, shout out goes to him.
Y'all give it up for Mr. White. Whoa, and Mrs. White. Big shout out.
I'm Angel Only Livingston, and in celebration of American Education Week, I would love to salute Miss Patricia Bryant, who taught me how to read for enjoyment. And she gave my first book, and it's called The Hand I Fan With by Tina McElroy. I will never forget that book. You have inspired me to become who I am today, which is the campaign leader for the South Carolina campaign to prevent teen pregnancy as the Horry County Community Specialist and as an ordained minister in the community. You rock.
Sound off. We invite you to join this conversation. All you have to do is simply log on to www.wesoundoff.com pt2.com, and you can be a part of this discussion. Sound on.
Rated T14.